Hi everyone, so this is a version of a kind of a bridal party look. It is a spin-off of the bridal tutorial I've already filmed and has been uploaded on YouTube already. So it's just a much more softer, more matte, delicate, definitely more pin-up than the bridal look itself. So I wanted to keep this look much softer, much more natural. Makeup, hair, clothing should never compete with what the bride is wearing. It should correspond with her but be much lighter, as well as the clothing. So that's definitely my reason for this look. And in case you thought that look was maybe too bright, too frosty, I created that look to go with a bride who has an NW15 skin tone versus my own skin tone, which is more of an NC25. So I hope that you enjoyed this look, and thank you so much for watching. So to get started on the look, I've already prepped and primed my face. I don't really wear primer, but by that I mean I've sprayed Lush Tea Tree Toner and 100% Pure moisturizer has been applied. I took the Physicians Formula 3-in-1 Concealer a little underneath my brow bone and any really intense scarring from past blemishes. 100% Pure Organic Coffee Bean Caffeine Eye Cream and the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer has already been placed on the eyelids. So to get started on the look, I'm just gonna go ahead and open up my Too Faced matte palette. I'm bringing this more for me. The Romantic Eye palette is going to be for the bride more or less because the colors are a little bit more soft and beautiful and sweet in there. So to get started on the look, I'm going to be taking a little bit of fresh linen, and it looks like that, just kind of a yogurty pink color. I'm going to go ahead and place this all over the eyelid. It's kind of a nice base tone if you've got slightly darker skin, because white is just really way too frosty. I'm just going to go ahead and pat that all over the eyelid and sweep it through. I'm using the Sephora Cream Eyeshadow Brush in number 25, and it's just a really nice blendable creamy Taklon synthetic brush. I'm just going to go ahead and buff that through from lid to brow bone. Now, one thing to keep in mind when working out a bridal party look or rehearsal dinner look is you don't want it to overshadow the bride. You always want to be one step behind the bride. It's her day, so you're going to go a little bit softer. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking about how I keep my lips soft. I'm just going to take the Dagoba. This is a certified organic chocolate lip balm in Roseberry. I'll put a link to this in the bottom bar. Just really nice and creamy and tastes like chocolate. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. To continue, I'm going to be taking a little bit of Tuffed Suede, and I'm just going to delicately blend this through the crease. It's just sort of a rounded paddle brush. Most Taklon brushes just end up a little bit more rounded as a default to true hair, which tends to lay flatter. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush this through. You can see the blending is extremely soft. Now I'm going to take Chinchilla, which is just this matte brown right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start in the outer corner of the eye. And I'm just going to go ahead and sweep this around in this C shape. I find to be more eye shape flattering than the outer V. I think this is a gorgeous technique. And then just pull it along the lash line in the outer bit. You could probably see from the materials and style of this brush, it doesn't really allow you to pick up a lot of color. And I like that in this case because it's allowing you to stay kind of soft. Now I'm going to be taking the Coffee Bean color. This Sigma brushes really do pick up much more color nicely. This is obviously meant to diffuse by quite a bit because it's a cream shadow brush. I'm using it on powder. It'll still work though. You can use synthetic brushes interchangeably. I know a lot of people say, oh, you have to use animal hair for powders and stuff. Not if you don't want to. Especially if you're like me and you don't want to buy animal hair. So now I'm just going to place Coffee Bean in the outer corner. Like so. And kind of smooth that out. And just take a little bit of Chinchilla and kind of buff out Coffee Bean. This makeup is going to suit more people other than myself, so I just kind of kept it soft and neutral. I'll probably just change the highlight colors depending on who it's on. But since I can't control others' emotions, I'll probably be using gel liner. And this is the Inglot Gel Liner in 77. I'm just going to take a pointed angled brush and kind of just place this very close to the upper lash line. Depending on who it is, you can like flick it out if they really want a wing, but the bride isn't gonna get one. I don't think she wants one, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. And it's a little heavier in the outer bit. As you can see, oh, it's so fabulous. It makes the eyelashes stand up just a little bit. Since I used the shimmer side on the bride and more shimmery shades for the bride overall, I'm gonna take Matte Camille, that's the name of it, Camille, and then the finish is matte. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to brighten up my waterline so it's nice and bright and I don't have to worry about touching up any black liner. The wedding will be at night, but I don't think that's going to reflect in some photos. I don't think, so I'm just going to keep it light. I'm going to reuse the 103s. I actually thought these were quite beautiful. I realized in the last bridal tutorial I filmed, the glue was like very apparent because it was older. So I've gotten a new glue and I'm going to go ahead and put these on. So you can see the Face Atelier is actually really nice and pretty. It's just a little bit more matte and heavy foundation. Now I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, and I did apply this in the actual bridal look. I'm just going to go ahead and contour the face. Another reason I don't want to get the Face Atelier foundation is I think like I like to try the higher end foundations in sample form, but they're so expensive. I don't want to keep on buying like $45 worth of foundation every few weeks. That's another reason. And kind of put that over the nose and kind of bronze it and a little underneath the lip. I'm still debating if I should bring more than one Amazonian clay blush, but I feel my skin might be a little too deep to wear blissful the way I would like to. I feel much better in this particular shade of Face Atelier foundation. Number 4 Sand was wearing me. It was way too white for me. But Tipsy is Gorgeous Coral. I'm just going to go ahead and lightly place this on. Very lightly because it is a very pigmented color. Maybe I should just worry about bringing Blissful because maybe this is too bright, but I think it gives off a nice bit of flush since there's nothing going on with the eyes. I've already contoured with a little bit of Chocolate Soleil since face powders do take a little bit of the bronzer away. I really like that cream bronzer because it really kind of helps set up a nice, very realistic tan, but it doesn't make like a very hard impact, which is nice. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of Powdered Sun. It's a nice golden metallic color, so it's not too brass or white or bright, and it just gives a nice flush to tan skin. For anybody who thinks I appear a little orange on camera, I want to apologize. I have not been getting a nasty cheap spray tan. It's just that I'm very yellow based, and I think the camera is picking me up to look very glowy and orangey when I'm not orange. I'm going to take the 100% Pure Cremestick Liner in Perfect Naked Berry. It's a perfect naked nude lip tone. Now because I used Climax in the bridal look, and you guys have seen that, I'm probably going to stick with bridal look, the Climax for mine too, but I'm going to show you the lipstick I was planning on wearing to the rehearsal dinner, and this is the Inglot 224. I think it's super pretty over Perfect Naked Berry. And it's also very glossy, so the humidity of the scenery, the boat, and everything is not going to take a toll on the lips too badly. And finish off with Pumpkin Poppy Pink and Lilac. I think this will take some of the frost out of 224. And that completes the look. I hope that you enjoyed this and had fun watching it. Hope it wasn't too redundant, but I haven't done neutral looks in a while, and that's kind of the purpose of bridal looks. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.